Welcome to week 13 of my marathon training vlog. How are we 2.5 weeks away from my first ever marathon? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's come around so quick. Like, I'm also nervous, but I also say channel nerves and excitement at the same feeling. I've got to channel that excitement. I have just finished a run now. I also did a 5 mile on Tuesday, and I had a sports massage yesterday. I haven't documented any of that this week because it's kind of just been a bit of a whirlwind week. However, I am going to be doing 14 miles on Sunday, which is a taper for me, on Saturday, which I'm also going to finish with parkrun, which I'm actually quite excited for because I'll be doing parkrun where my run club is. So I'll be able to see loads of the faces of my run club team who I haven't seen in ages because I've been trying to just run in my own lane for a little bit, just so that I don't go too quickly. I needed to start slowing my runs down and actually running at my pace. So yeah, it'll be lovely to see some of them. So yeah, 2 runs down. I did a 5 mile easy run, and then I've just done a tempo run, which was a warm up, a cool down, and then in between it was 5 miles at a 9:10 pace. That's a minute per mile. So now, yeah, 14 miles easy run, easy. The audacity of saying any run is easy. That is on Saturday. Need to get a training session in as well. But that's a quick little roundup update. I'll bring you along on Saturday for my 14 mile run. But as always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my journey. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, do your thing, honey. We are here at Maidenhead Parkrun. I've got my nephew here with me. My 14 miles didn't go to plan this morning, so unfortunately Mother Nature came knocking. So I'm going to come and do parkrun here with my family, head out for the day, and then get my 14 miles in tomorrow. So, wish me luck. How are you feeling?
Fine.
Maidenhead Parkrun, your favourite?
I don't know why I really don't like it. I think I always get a slow time. I always get a slow time. But
You'll be
I
fine.
don't know what it is.
Okay, so did parkrun, but didn't film any of it because I was too busy talking to someone I haven't seen in ages.
Me.
So it wasn't you. You don't do parkrun, do you? But you should, because you're super fast. Don't side-eye me. Bombastic side-eye. But we did it, and I'm just gonna kiss my 8-year-old niece saying that. Enough now. So I am, yeah, feel good. Did a little shakeout, and then I saw Dennis from my run club, who literally carries me through most of my runs, and he's going to run with me tomorrow, which is good. So I'm going to have some company. He'll keep me going, which will be a good run to get done tomorrow. Get it out of the way. So tomorrow will be like the final long run, and then it really is a taper week next week. Much less miles, much more chill time, which will be good. So what are you doing?
Nothing.
Anyway, are you okay?
Yeah.
You're good. I wonder if it catches your face instead of mine. Got us at the tree. Anyway, we'll catch up tomorrow. Okay, so this week did not go to plan in any way, shape or form. I didn't film one of my runs, and I did get some of park run, which was great. However, I didn't get my long run in this weekend. And I'll be honest and transparent with you, Mother Nature hit me so bad this weekend, like terribly. I was absolutely floored from it. My coach was running Chicago Marathon, and she absolutely smashed it. And I didn't want to bother her, obviously, with her doing her marathon. So I was ChatGPT. If I miss a run 2 weeks out from my marathon, is that going to completely mess my whole marathon training up? How I ruined it? What am I doing? And it was like, no, if anything, it's going to benefit you because you need to rest. If you feel up to it, get yourself out. Anyway, spoke with Lily yesterday, and she's like, do not panic, do not stress at this moment. We're just turning your legs over just to get you ready for for Dublin. So yeah, we're not going to stress about it, but that is the reality of life, and especially being a woman, training is sometimes extra hard. I say to my boyfriend all the time, what's it like to just be on a level all the time, just to be flowing along like this? Because I'm like this constantly. Women, I don't know if you're the same, but oh my god. So yeah, no long run for me this weekend. However, I am feeling much better now. So this week is back on track with everything. So you can come along with me this week, and I will make sure that I am back on everything. But I don't have much to post from last week, so I just thought I would give you just a little update of how things are going. So yeah, 2 weeks out. 2 weeks out. Oh my dear God. From my first ever marathon, I'm starting to poo my pants a little bit. I'll be honest, I was going to swear. I'm not going to swear. But yeah, I am really in the depth of it at the moment. I am petrified. I'm excited. I can't wait to spend the weekend with some of the closest people to me, watching me run my first ever marathon. What am I doing? I've been very much in the feels in my feelings the last few months, to be fair, because obviously the reason I'm running is so emotional for me, and that's what keeps me going. But also, like, I look back at my fitness journey and I look at where I've started and where I was now. Like in my early 20s, I had an eating disorder, which consumed majority of my 20s, and if I'm honest, really until probably about 2 years ago when I last did my competition. So I competed in a bodybuilding show, which I've mentioned before. We'll paste the crown, a picture of me in the crown here, because that's something that I'm very proud of. However, I can definitely say now that that was a way for me to conceal my eating disorder in a way that is glorified, and that's me being really honest and raw about it. It's a way that you can exercise loads and eat little, and people are like, well done, keep going, keep pushing, whereas in any normal situation that wouldn't be the case, you know. And I don't regret it. I don't regret doing it. I feel like I've grown a lot as a person from doing it and learnt a lot as a person from doing it. But it wasn't until after my show that I was like still doubting. I won the whole competition and I still doubted myself. I still doubted the win. I doubted if I should have been the winner. And I was like, how am I working my absolute arse off to get on stage, to be judged? You know, it's a subjective sport, you know. I might not have been the right fit for the person viewing me on that day, to then doubt myself, like, that's not okay. And I did have a bit of a relapse after my last show, which was 2 years ago, and that's when I realized that something had to change and something had to give, and I couldn't do that to myself anymore. Like, I'm coaching women to love themselves and to be really, you know, proud of who they are, and have moments like this, and we'll add in some moments of what we do and what I do as part of my coaching team. And we have moments like that, and I'm sat hating myself, and I was like, doesn't sit right with me, something has to change. So I changed my way of training and changed my goal, and that initially was just to run a half marathon, which I did last year, and then somehow I've ended up here with 2 marathons, not just 1, 2. And obviously the reason I've stepped into running was because of my dad, and it's just kind of expanded from there, and raising money for charity, and that's what has kept me focused and kept me going, and, you know, kept me in this direction. I do wish sometimes that I could just be fit. I just wish I could just be fit and just be okay with it, but instead I have to set stupid goals of going to extremes like bodybuilding shows and marathons and all this sort of stuff. But that's who I am, I guess. So yeah, that's I guess a bit of background, a reason of my why. And now it's just about longevity for me. Now it's just about being fit and what's on the inside. I'm not focused on what's on the outside anymore. It's what's on the inside and how I feel on the inside, and really focusing on my food, my nutrition, my exercise, and what's going to help me live a long and healthy life. That's my goal now, and that's something that I'm really proud of getting to, because at 35, if you'd have said to me 15 years ago when I was going to the depth of my eating disorder, I just wanted to look skinny. That was what my goal was. My goal was to be skinny and fit into what I deemed as what people wanted to see. You know, like I cared so much about what everyone else thought of me, I didn't sit there and think about me, what I wanted, you know. Anyway, that's really reflective. It's really reflective. But now we're on a good path. We're on a really good path, and we're 2 weeks out from my first ever marathon. And yeah, wow. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thought it? Oh. Anyway, I will leave this here because I've gone on a bit of a deep dive. If you ever have any questions and you want me to kind of elaborate, I'm more than happy to talk in depth about my story, and hopefully help other people that are going through similar situations now and want to try and get out of the other end of it. I'm more than happy to try and help. So feel free to drop some comments. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, all the fun stuff down here. Let's keep this going. I'm excited about where this channel is going to go. I'm excited for you to come along with this journey with me for Dublin, and I'm so excited to show my journey towards London as well. So yeah, I hope you'll have a beautiful week, and we'll catch up next week.